Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's doing well, that your week is going great, that your day is going fantastic, that you are crushing your goals, honey, that you're having the best day ever, okay? That your week is going great, that you're gonna have a promotion, that you're gonna have a bonus, that you gonna get a new dog, that your boo gonna tell you that he loves you. Ooh, hit the like button. I'm in a good mood right now. We gonna talk money, okay? We gonna talk money today. And fun fact, I'm just looking at this empty package from Amazon. I ordered a hard drive last week. This week actually, it came in so fast. And I was beyond excited when I received the package. Who am I? It's just a hard drive. Anyways, today we're gonna talk money. Oh, sorry guys, where are my manners? I'm here talking and talking and talking. Y'all don't even know who I am. My name is Anna Mutombo. Nice to meet you. Let me know your name in the comment section, okay? So I live in Montreal, Canada. In the cold, yes ma'am. I do lifestyle videos mostly. I just say lifestyle, but what is even lifestyle? Well, I guess this is lifestyle because I am talking to you about life. So I basically do videos, everything about adulting 101. The first steps, accepting first things first that you're becoming an adult. So everything, managing your first credit card, budgeting, that's what we're gonna talk about today. We talk about mindset, just self-worth and self-love. That's what we do around here, okay? So subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoy, and let's get into it. So why budget? You know, for the longest time my parents tell me ever since I started working. So I started working, I had the first time I gave my services for money was when I was, I think, 11 or something like that. I was babysitting my neighbor and like other kids from the neighborhood, and I made a few dollars out of it, but it was every like once in a while. It wasn't like all the time or whatever. It wasn't like a regular thing. It was yeah, once in a while. They would be like, oh Anna, can you come over and watch whatever his name was? And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And they would give me money, and I was like, oh, I did not expect money. But yeah, so that was like my first job. And after that, my real first job was in a supermarket called IGA. I was 15. I was working in the meat department. Sister, I cannot believe I did that for an entire year. I hated it so much. It was cold. It was bloody. But I was all about my money. Ever since I started working, my parents would always tell me, save your money, save your money, save your money, save your money. And I was like, okay. And when I was 15, I didn't have anything to do with my money anyway. So it was just sitting in my bank account, chilling and whatever. So like, I ended up like stacking like $3,000 or so after a year of working at IGA, and I didn't touch the money and I didn't know what to do with it. I was 15. I didn't have no rent to pay, no mortgage. I didn't have a cell phone to pay. Actually, yeah, I had a cell phone, but at the time it was like $20 a month. Like, it was nothing. And my parents were like, okay, well, now that you have a job, they wanted to make me responsible, you know? So they were like, you gonna pay for your phone? And I was like, it's fine, I can do that. So I would pay the $20 every month and pay for my cell phone and whatever. And the rest, like, they would still buy my clothes, buy my food, everything. And at some point, when I went to college, I think, to Cégep, whatever, I don't know what happened, and I discovered this thing called eating out with friends to bond. And it took all of my money, and it's all gone now. Oh no, it's not all gone. I still have some of it because I paid for my driver's license. Yes ma'am. And I was so proud. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent again. You know your girl talk too much. They will always tell me, save your money. Do you have savings? Do you save your money? Anna, save your money. And I'll be like, ugh, they're so annoying, these old people. Like, why would I save for? And key words, why would I save for? If you don't know in the first place why you would save, it's a problem. You can save. People can tell you save, and you'll be like, okay, I'm saving, but you'll always end up going and taking some money out of it because you don't know, you don't have a clear goal on why you're saving this money for, you know? So why would I even save and keep track of my money? So one, you want to keep track of your outcomes and incomes, because how many times has it happened to us that we receive our paycheck, we're like, it's payday, we get real excited, and then 2 days after, 2 days later, I don't know what happened, but there's no money anymore. Where did it go? I don't know, it was there like 2 days ago. We need to avoid that. We want to stay out of debt, and if we are in debt, we want to get out because it's no fun over there. It's not fun. We don't have a great time over there. It's enough. We want to release stress and anxiety because being in debt, not being in control of our incomes and outcomes, and it's, I don't know about you guys, but I feel anxious and stressed out. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? And then when rainy day comes, oh sister, let me tell you, when rainy day comes, you're just like, okay, well, I'm done. What can I do? And it's not fun, so you want to avoid that. And by prioritizing your important expenses, you can plan for the future, and we want that. Yes, we want that. We want to plan for the future and be in control of our future. How to save? I don't know about you, but I don't listen until I figure life out by myself, and it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing too. So you need to have clear goals. Maybe you are saving. Why are you even saving? Maybe you want to save because you want to go on a trip. Maybe you want to save because you want to buy a car. Maybe you are saving because you want to buy a house. You know, maybe you're saving because you just want to get out of your parents' basement. You know, so you need to have clear goals. And when you know what you're saving for, you're like, okay, yeah, I can think of it of something. I am saving because I want to go to Italy. Perfect. Sit down, okay? And anyways, you do however you like. I'm old school personally. I don't really like all the computer stuff, Excel sheets. They don't do it for me. I like pen and paper, you know? I like a board that I can hang on my wall and see every single day when I wake up, when I'm dressing up in the morning. That do it for me. I like a notebook as well that's staring at me right now. And yeah, that's how I do it. So I write down, I just brainstorm first. Okay, I want to save because I want to go to Italy with my friends, whatever, or by myself. And it's look up the prices, because you can say, yeah, I wanna buy a Lamborghini. Fine, you go, girl. But how much does it cost? Okay, so you need to write it down as well. I want to go to Italy. Perfect. It's gonna cost me approximately that much. When are you going? You want to know why and when. Why are you saving for? What is the goal? And by when are you trying to achieve this goal? Because you can, this is something too, I would be like, sometimes I would be like, yeah, I'm saving for this. Cool. But when are you going to achieve this goal? By when are you, I don't know. And like, little did I know, I was saying that, oh yeah, I'm saving for this and that, but it's been 2 years. But this goal could have been accomplished like in 6 months, you know? So you need to have realistic goals. You need to be real with yourself. Sometimes it's not funny. You'll be like, well, it doesn't work. This is not fun. Yeah, I know, sis. Adulting ain't that fun, let me tell you. But you need to be real with yourself what are you saving for, and by when are you trying to achieve that specific goal. So write that down, write how much it's gonna cost, by when. That's number one. And for me, I like to have it everywhere. So I have a board, a calendar on my wall. There's everything written on that. My goals are on there. I know by when I want to achieve them, and I have how much it's gonna cost as well. And on top of that, a little motivation, I have pictures too, because for myself I'm trying to buy a house, and I have pictures of like a dream house that I would like next to the board on my wall. And I also have my notebook where I have it written down, but with more details, that I don't look at it every day. I can always like go check it when I'm feeling like unmotivated, and I can read like what my motivated self said and be like, yes, this is why you're working so hard, so keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing it for a reason, okay? And I have the board that that stares at me every day. So yeah, that's number one. We're gonna talk about incomes, because sister, everything costs money. And to have money, you need to have sources of income. So you need to write down as well, what are your sources of income? Do you just have one? Do you have multiple ones? I would suggest always have multiple streams of income, at least two, because you can't predict the unpredictable. By having at least two streams of income, if you get fired from your job, well, it's fine. You got another one, but you still have to find another one to replace the one that you lost, you know? It can be anything. Maybe you work at a shoe store, you work at Foot Locker. And also on the side, you like to take pictures. You have a good camera and you just take pictures of flowers because you love flowers and you like taking pictures of flowers and you're dang good at it. But since you're so good, maybe you could post it on the gram, say that you take good pictures, and reach out to people and be like, oh yeah, I can take pictures of you on weekends and whatever you're available, and you can post it on Insta.g and whatever. So you can make money that way. If you have a hobby, I'm pretty sure 90% of the time you can monetize your hobby. So if you like taking pictures, you can monetize that. If you're good at building websites, especially in 2020, everybody needs a website, or like upgrade their website or whatever. So you can do that, you can monetize that, and it doesn't have to be for a big corporate enterprise or whatever. It can be for like some small entrepreneurs that just starting and be like, yeah, I can do this for you, and you show them what you're able to do and whatever. So you can monetize your hobby. And most of the time, people don't want to monetize their hobby. If you're good at cooking, let's say, I have a friend that she makes bomb cookies, and she would always bring some at work. And I was just thinking in the back of my mind, man, girl, you should charge them, because everybody would be like, oh man, I love your cookies so much. When can you bring some more? Sister, you should be like, I'm gonna bring you a batch, and it's gonna be $50, and people would pay. People are ready to pay. And just because it's your hobby, people feel like, oh, I can't monetize that, I love doing that. Well, that's the point, you love doing this, so just monetize it. So anyways, I am going off on a tangent once again, but multiple streams of incomes. If maybe you don't have a hobby, you can get a second job, you can get a part-time job, so at least you have some more incomes coming in. And you know, it's always safer, and we are for safe places. Write down on your journal, on your notebook, on your board, on your Excel sheet, whatever, your sources of income. Where do they come from? How much do you receive on a regular basis, let's say monthly? And is it sustainable? Does it come regularly, or is it a one-time thing? If it's a one-time thing, don't put it in. You know, if your grandma give you $20, she ain't gonna give you for sure $20 every month, so you can't put that down. But save that $20 still. If you don't have multiple ones, create new ones. And to actually reach your goal, my mom told me that when I was young, and I was not listening. I was like, what is this lady talking about? Mama, I'm sorry. I was not listening. I was, oh my god, I thought I knew it all. I did not. So she used to tell me, pay yourself first. Because she would tell me, are you saving? And I was like, oh, but I paid this, and that, and I don't have any more money left. And then I don't know, but I don't have any more money left, so I just put $5 in savings. And she would be like, listen, pay yourself first. So when money comes in, okay, set that specific amount that you're gonna put aside, and don't put $20 if you receive $1,000 like every 2 weeks, you know. Put a real amount. Be generous with yourself and be realistic too. Let's say you can, if you receive like, let's say, I don't know, $3,000 a month, you can put aside like half, depending on what your outcomes are, and we're gonna get to that. But you can put like half of it, you can put like, let's say, $1,500. For sure, once you receive your paycheck, you put it away. You put it away and you don't touch it. It's for your future self, it's not yours. It's for your future self, it is not yours. It's stealing. Otherwise, it's stealing. So you put that, how do you guys say that? I say 1,500, but I think people say 1,500. Oh, it's so weird, it makes me cringe. Anyways, that $1,500 aside, and it's not yours. You need to pay yourself first. Otherwise, it's too easy to be like, oh, I don't have any more money left. No. Put that money aside first, and then with the rest, you pay your bills and whatever. And if you have some money left to chill, well, fine. But if not, new streams of income, no excuses, new streams of income. And now that you have your incomes figured out, you need to figure out the outcomes. The worst part. You need to write down all of your fixed outcomes. So, do you have to pay rent? Do you have a mortgage? Do you have a car that you are still paying? Do you have insurance that you have to pay? Do you have a cell phone? Do you have Netflix? Because we still trying to chill. Boy, do you have kids? I don't have kids, thank God, because they are expensive. Whew. What else? What can you have? Anyways, anything you can think of that you have, and you have to list food as well. If you pay for your own food, if you live at your parents' house and they feed you, praise the Lord, because that costs a lot. And eating out, reduce on eating out, make yourself some food and become a chef, because it's better for your health, it's better for your pockets, and you can learn a new skill, and that's a win-win-win. Okay, so list your outcomes. How much do they cost you every month or every 2 weeks? You figure it out and write it down, make the total. So, and now it's time to do incomes minus outcomes, and there you have it. Budget. But before you do your total of outcomes, please check. And also like credit cards, debt, and whatever. If you have loans and whatever, put that down as well. What we gonna do, go, because I know you do have it, go in your cell phone. I know you have the app of your bank, and I don't know for you, but I'm always swiping my card. I never have cash money on me. So all of my expenses, I can track them on the app of my financial institution. I can see when did I swipe my card for what and for what amount. So go check it, print it even, and look at it. What did you spend your money on? It hurts, doesn't it? Yeah, take notes. Was that Starbucks worth it? Learn how to make coffee at home. Do you need to eat out so much? I don't think so. Those new shoes that you bought, did you really need them? I don't know, but keep track of your money as much as possible. Pay yourself first. That's the biggest advice I can give you. And just live with the rest, and if that's not enough, new streams of income. That's pretty much it, guys. Be smart with your money, because money comes and go anyway. So if in the past you weren't really smart with your money, it's fine. I've been there. But focus on the future, and for the next checks that you won't receive, be smart with it. be wise with it. Don't just waste it, because at the end of the day, yo, you worked hard for this money. Maybe you don't even like your job, so why would you keep on working that nasty job and just spend the money? However, you know, make it count. Do something smart with it, you know. If it's a trip, man, it's a trip, and enjoy it. So save your money wisely. If you want to buy a car, if you want to buy a house, if you want to get a dog, yeah, whatever, be smart with your money. Most importantly, what I have to tell you today is keep yourself motivated, because it's so easy to just start this journey and be like, yes, okay, I'm gonna be smart with my money and whatever, and you end up just feel unmotivated and spending your money on whatever. I want you to win. I want you to take that trip, to go to Mexico and Bali and whatever, and to buy that house and to get that dog that you want and to buy that car, man. You do it. You can do this. That's it, guys. We're gonna talk about credit cards, getting your first credit cards, and how to be smart with it, because a credit card can cost a lot if you just do whatever with it. We're gonna talk about that some other time, but that's it for this video. Be smart with your money, be kind to yourself. This is a form of self-care, by the way, because you're taking care of your future self, you know. You need to think about that. So this is self-care. Yes, that's what we're doing around here. So anyways, thank you guys for listening, and I will see you in another one. Bye.